All right, this is geometry 6.4, the midsegment of a triangle and the triangle midsegment theorem. So the midsegment of a triangle is basically exactly what the word is. A segment that really connects the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. So if I have a triangle, PQR, it's a triangle. So there's three angles in that triangle. There's three sides. There actually would be three midsegments as well, but I'm just going to take a look at one of them. If I find the midpoint of side PQ, if this was in a coordinate plane and I had the coordinates of PQ and R, I could use the midpoint formula in order to find the midpoint of PQ. But to show that that point is the midpoint, use my tick marks here. I could find the midpoint of side QR. And use tick marks for that as well. Then this right here, if M is the midpoint of PQ and N is the midpoint of QR, then MN, that segment, so segment MN is a midsegment of the triangle PQR. I could find the midpoint of side PR, call the midpoint point Q. Actually, I don't want to call it point Q because this is point Q. T is what I'll call it. Then MT is a midsegment and NT is a midsegment as well. So there's three midsegments in a triangle. And then the triangle midsegment theorem talks about the properties of a midsegment. So I have the midsegment of sides AB and BC here. I'll call that DE. So there's a couple of things that are true about the midsegment of a triangle. This midsegment, DE, is parallel to the third side of the triangle, in this case, AC, and it's also half the length. So if the length of AC is X, then the length of DE would be half X. Or I can make the length of DE be Y, and then the length of AC would be 2Y. So here's the midsegment theorem in words. You should really be writing that down in your notebook, as well as the example.